broken! Oh my god! What it do, Ski? It's your boy Feral34. Today, guys, we are checking out Doctor Who. This one is season number 13, episode number 1. How's it going, everybody? If you don't know me, it's your boy Phil. We watch some Doctor Who around here. If you guys haven't seen my Doctor Who videos, definitely want to go check those out. We've seen the entire show from season 1 to season number 12 and now season number 13. If you guys are new here, definitely want to be sure to smack the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. Last season definitely ended on a pretty big note with Ryan and Graham leaving. The whole timeless child arc sort of be brought up in the canon of the show sort of question. With that being said, guys, I'm excited to see how this season is going to unfold, what turn of events are going to happen, maybe connecting back to the timeless child, the canon of the show, and the Doctor. But with that being said, let's just dive right into this one. In case you want to get the full underraw reactions and more, links in the description down below as well to watch any of the episodes of New Who along with me. That being said, let's get into it. Yeet.
You are very much mistaken.
Well, let's go.
You have got the better of us.
Just hanging out.
Oh yeah.
Boiling acid ocean directly below. Where your
Starting off hot.
My kill discs will blast you to pieces.
Well, clearly this guy is trying to secure this. This guy's on it.
You know, the Force shielded reboot at the exact moment we were heading towards it. When we got, I love not being ready. 3, 2.
Oh shit! Let's get it.
Time to go.
There's a lot going on right now.
The force activated. That's why.
Yo, the effects right now are kind of going in. Okay, I'm getting some Goblet of Fire vibes right now. Oh, nice. There could be a Sonic edit that could be put there where they're rolling.
He doesn't get rid of us that easily.
Oh, that was a fire intro. I'm excited, guys. I've missed Who in my life. Flux. What the Flux? Seems we're going the Torchwood chapter route this one. Also wearing my the Halloween Apocalypse by Chip. Wearing my Doctor Who shirt.
Soldiers, the poor, must all be brought here and put to work.
More deeply than you can possibly know.
They are without purpose. Without purpose.
What did you say?
Speak to you. You imagine what lies ahead can be defeated with rationale. The impossible.
Those sideburns are legendary, by the way. My goodness. Present day.
Because nobody has got our history.
These define us. These make Liverpool.
Dan.
Oh, he doesn't work here?
All right, Di.
Ex-employee?
Dan, you've got to stop. You don't work here. You're not a guide. Stop pretending to be official.
I am official. 8 o'clock, the corner of Lark Lane.
It's a date.
Yeah.
Not a date,
No,
I'm not presuming, yeah.
But
Oh.
Psychic connection reactivating, Doctor.
What are we doing? Excuse me?
Do not do anything that it asks, no matter what it asks.
I mean, obviously, I have done my slight resistance training.
Damn, I forgot how good New Who looks like.
Across the millennia have you stared at
This guy's spooky.
You're as confined as you always have been.
You're a little too confident here.
Containment chamber.
He's powering up.
division?
Winter is coming. He just gained some EXP. Now he's a Red Skull. What are we doing?
What have you done?
I waited. I planned.
You gotta respect a villain that's patient. He's not messing around. This guy's broken! Oh my god! Begins.
Has begun once more.
Is the TARDIS
That was a direct call. Oh, TARDIS is oozing.
We'll be on Earth any moment. Right, dateline.
Doctor is so stressed. Alright, Dan seems like a pretty stand-up guy. What's the tragic backstory?
Box for you.
that's how lucky I am.
Wait.
The Cyberman would be a pretty good Halloween outfit. Or Dalek.
Be there. Trick or treat? No. You are. Don't be throwing eggs at my house. Take the soup, will you?
Gaze upon thy might.
What is it with
Excuse
you
me?
lot tonight?
Vanquisher of the thousand civilizations. Submit.
Well, you've definitely put the effort in.
You will not resist.
It's a woofer.
Don't think I will. Door, or I'm getting the busies.
Was that not working?
I'm not the one going around smashing into people's houses dressed as a dog.
What did you call me?
Come in.
Oh, this guy got boxed. Her name was Martha. All right, pulling up in the TARDIS.
Someone's made a right mess in here. Shielded against detection. We're just behind him.
So where's he going?
Oh, that's not good. Episode 1, Invasion.
Million loop. Why was he ahead of them?
Who let the dogs out?
Oh, here's... Ah, get out!
Oh.
Sorry!
What do we do?
I don't know.
Okay, this is interesting.
Received the warning.
Well, that's gonna cause you problems. Let's get this bread, I guess.
You wait till I get out of here.
Why? What are you gonna do?
Oh, I love the interior of the ship.
To who?
What do you mean, off-world?
I mean, there's a warrior dog. I think off-world is not off the limits.
I mean, I should just kill you. Yeah, I could. Right here.
Yeah, but you haven't though, have you? I'm right though, aren't I?
He's got some beef with Dad. What did Dad do?
That's all you said, but it turns out the man is a dog and is called Carvinister, and you won't tell me why you were so interested in him.
Who's that?
Doctor.
No idea.
I didn't expect to see you here.
Who the fuck is this?
Tonight.
What?
Hi.
Excuse me?
Have we met?
But we will.
What?
In the past, I think, if it's true. I'm Claire.
Claire.
If what's true, Claire?
In the long way home. Because it's Halloween.
I just got flashbacks to taking the long way around. Nostalgia just hit me like a ton of bricks. But I'm liking the vagueness and the confusion of this episode so far. I'm digging it. I'm liking it. And I actually really like what's his face? Dan.
The door's moved.
Yeah.
That's never happened before.
Who the fuck is this? I'm very intrigued.
Let's get a look.
Side note, the chemistry works so much better now that we sort of
Earlier.
downsized.
Sort of glitch. You didn't mention.
You're hiding something. About him. About why you tracked him down in the first place.
Is it us or him?
Him. Very much him.
Out of the ordinary tonight.
It is spooky season. I'm not gonna lie, I thought this was Daisy Ridley for a second. Shut the fuck up! Let's go! You know, when I said the Cyberman as a Halloween costume, I'm like, I was gonna say Weeping Angels too, but I'm like, I don't think that'd be a great costume. Oh, that's on you. That's on you!
Mustn't blink.
How the fuck do you know this? It's gonna be right there. Oh my god. Yo, what if we just tilt it over though? We gotta start getting creative. Man, I would have been dead. I would have been dead so quickly. Holy shit.
Particularly beautiful.
Outpost Rose.
Everything remains as per my previous.
Oh, that's Grey Worm.
753
Great
reports.
Grey Worm, yeah.
With my usual sign-off request that you all go to hell.
Actually, I'm confident that's not him now. And wow, we are getting munched.
Rose is compromised.
Things were too peaceful. This guy had time to put on a suit. Oh my goodness.
Don't touch anything.
Nah, this guy's a menace.
Thought in my mind.
What thought?
Thank you.
Thank you.
Synchronized watches. Forget that, I'm not wearing a watch. Any questions?
Wow.
Does that make sense to you, Yaz? Not really, Doctor No.
I've got a bone to pick with you.
Up dog.
Come on.
You're gonna make time. The Lupari invasion of Earth is off.
What are you talking about?
You tell the rest
Oh,
of your
miscommunication.
people. You're gonna tell me everything you know about the Division.
The Division was probably one of the most interesting threads of the last season that we don't know very much about. So, I'm excited to learn about it.
I've had a lot of experience of getting out of places like this. Bear with me. Yasmin Khan, formerly PC Yasmin Khan of Hallamshire Police. Very human. Very
Let me
much
give you
an
my
awkward
bio.
fella.
Sheffield.
Why?
Yes,
What's
sir.
Sheffield?
2 near Leeds.
You have to. I've spent a long time hunting you down. I can find a life. The only one.
Okay.
Right, sorry about that. What is that call sign? Why is it bothering you so much? Ducting down then.
I'm saving him, you idiot. Right, we have to save them before it's too late.
Gotcha. Yeah, they did seem like they had some sort
Because
of
we have to save them doesn't mean I have to like him.
chemistry.
7
7
billion.
billion. Ah, that makes
Man's
sense.
best friend. You're saving them from.
Yeah, 7 billion seemed like an excessive amount of fleets.
Disrupting every particle. It's already begun.
You dropped the ball.
Compromised. I mean destroy. Disintegrate.
Obliterated.
Compromising base
You are
level
gone, dog.
integrity of all structures.
See ya.
You mean?
Just urgently recommended.
Not the first ropes to go.
Survival pod ejection imminent.
You're not making it, bro. No shot. Nope. Never mind.
Servants at the head of the battalion. It meant I got to Earth a few hours ahead of the others to protect when called upon.
And how will this ship survive the flux?
And that's payback for dangling me over boiling acid.
This is not over. Between me and you, we are not done. To run!
Why have you put the door in the floor?
Bit of a daft place to have a door, isn't it? I can't live in that.
Right now, you don't have a house.
Quite a ways away. My boys.
It's been a long time, old comrade.
No point dwelling on it.
Really disgusting.
The flux is imminent. I forecast incredible suffering. We must be ready to take advantage.
My old friend.
Doesn't make any sense. There's nothing here.
Survey says.
How can we breathe?
Protective air bubble.
The cloister bell.
Yes, sir.
It's a warning.
That's moving fast. Oh, Doc's got a brain blast.
You can stop it, right?
I don't know, man. Damage has been done. Oh. Is he wearing a crew neck? Huh?
Dancing. I remember every battle, which gives me the advantage.
Are you alright? Stop asking me that. Taking evasive action. Sorry. Oh, sorry.
Bring me back my human now. I'm not your human. I am trying to save your worthless life.
Come on.
Oh, not like this. What are we doing? That doesn't sound pleasant.
We're going to have fun with you.
What good will that do?
Just do it! That shape, that formation.
There's a lot going on right now, guys.
Lock them into the pattern now.
This better work.
You're telling me?
Interlocking. It worked. The pattern worked.
Well, could it not just go around it?
There must be something you can do.
What are we doing? What are we doing? Okay, letting out the energy. What are we doing here? What is this instant transportation? Oh! God damn it. God damn it. And that was my reaction video to Doctor Who season number 13, episode number 1. This is the chapter 1 in the Flux series. I enjoyed that episode. I think this is a pretty good kicker to what's to come. And overall, just a general tone. It's a kind of a messy but chaotic and honestly like an enjoyable and fun intro to what should be an exciting series of Doctor Who. Obviously, we're not going with the typical 13-ish episodes, doing about half of that length here. So I can see why you know, why certain things go on this episode and why it may feel overstuffed and sporadic in nature, but I think that's actually one of the reasons that made this kind of a fun watch, especially for an opener for the season, and given the context of, you know, the end of the universe of the Flux and everything. I actually think that kind of works for this episode, at least for me. Doctor and Yaz are about to die with this new arch nemesis, and we just sort of get thrusted into this story about the Flux. I actually kind of dug part of me actually dug the sort of sporadic nature to this episode, especially now that we have things from the last season about, you know, all the previous Doctors' lives. You know, the Doctor's been very confused about the most recent events, and we also have things to connect back to, like the division this episode here. So I really did enjoy them coming back to that and start to elaborate, because those are questions that I want answers to, and I'm excited to see them explore this episode, and they're clearly not shying away from any of that, so it was great. I also thought this episode looked particularly great as well here, getting to see some, you know, some of the OGs like the Sontarans were great. Same thing with the Weeping Angels this episode. Those are some nice surprises. But as the episode is going along, we got to see the Doctor and Yaz, their chemistry at display, and I actually thought it worked pretty good. Like I said, I think it's because they've downsized the group from 4 to 2, but even the rapport with each other seems a little bit more confident with one another, even though they were sort of holding back information. Doctor, what's going on? You seem upset. And the Doctor's like, no, I'm fine. And then Yaz is like, are you sure? And then the Doctor's actually stressed about something. So it seems like they're definitely a closer companion group, which is going to be nice to see, just the way they interact with each other, and the type of, like, I guess, situations and conflicts the two of them get into, because previously it hadn't happened all that much. I actually enjoyed her. I thought Jodie did a great job here, in terms of just feeling more like the Doctor, in terms of like the quippiness, or like the, I guess, the jittery nature, some of the quips spread throughout this episode. And I actually thought some of the jokes kind of landed this episode, and overall tone and feel of this one, I actually did enjoy it, just a general watch. I think one of my favorite things this episode, though, guys, had to have been the new big bad. Wow, was this guy freaking spooky, haunting? I know it's Halloween, but I love the directing and some of the close-ups, of like crystallization, the ability to just like disintegrate people. Excuse me. Him and I guess the familiar aspect of it, like the sister, was great. And I'm actually like genuinely excited to see where they decide to go, especially coming off the heels of a guy like Tim Shaw. I think this man means business. He came in to destroy the Doctor, muck up the Doctor. There's some sort of confusing backstory that we don't know much about. Gets me excited. Love the abilities that he's got. Love the character design. I think the presentation was haunting and sinister. I think that's going to be a really good counter, you know, a good foe for the Doctor this season. And that actually connects to probably one of the more abrupt moments this episode, with the introduction of a character named Claire and the Weeping Angels. While I did think the sequence is actually pretty entertaining and it was cool, definitely was probably one of the more jarring moments this episode. Same with the Sontarans. While I love seeing both of them, it might have been nice to have that spaced out into like maybe episode 2 or whatnot, but I get that they wanted to just sort of amplify the idea and amplify the idea of the world ending, sort of have this very high-speed pace, so they threw all those things in, and I guess to like suck in the viewers to see them later on the line. And I think it's hilarious how the world's ending, and it seems as if like the Weeping Angels and all the other Doctor's foes, like the Sontarans, are like capitalizing on that fact. So I thought that was great. Yeah, honestly, overall, this was a really enjoyable watch, and I'm actually looking forward to seeing where we're going to be going with this. Anyway, guys, that was Doctor Who, season number 13, episode number 1. Feels good to say that. What did you think about this episode, y'all? I'd love to hear your thoughts about this one in the comment section down below. How did you take to this new feel to this episode? Do you think this moved a little too sporadically? Do you think it makes sense for an opener to this sort of 1 out of 6 story? Also, what did you think about the character of Dan? I actually particularly liked him. I think they did a great job at showing us he likes, you know, helping out the museum. He seems like a pretty stand-up guy, and he got thrusted into the dog alien timey-wimey nonsense. So I think they did a pretty good introduction for him, even though they sort of pulled back on the typical things like, you know, giving that more introduction to the inside of the ship, or like, you know, back and forth. They sort of just gave more of a like, yeah, hey, Dan, you're about to die. Run for your life. Sort of like, you know, Eccleston there and Rose. So I think that was really cool. That was it for this one. Don't forget, y'all, if you enjoyed this video, definitely be sure to smack the like button and subscribe if you haven't already. I will see you all for the next one. Of course, as always, guys, if you want to get the full Underraw reactions and more, links in the description down below for all of that, plus my whole back catalog of videos, including Torchwood and Doctor Who. But with that being said, y'all, I will see you all in the next one. Love you guys. Peace.